Picture this, a console that revolutionized gaming forever. This isn't just any game console, it's the Nintendo 64. An iconic piece of hardware that broke the mold, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in the gaming realm. The Nintendo 64 was a bold step into uncharted territory with its innovative design and cutting-edge technology. It was a game changer in every sense of the word, promising an immersive experience like no other. The anticipation surrounding its release was palpable, a buzz that reverberated through every corner of the gaming community. It was more than just a console. It was a symbol of innovation, a beacon of what the future of gaming could be. It was a brave leap forward that challenged the status quo, setting a new benchmark for all consoles to follow. And the world was watching, waiting with bated breath for the arrival of this revolutionary device. It was clear, the Nintendo 64 was set to change the gaming world. The Nintendo 64 didn't just appear out of thin air, it was the product of a carefully orchestrated symphony of design and technology. The seed of this revolution in gaming was sown by none other than the visionary Hiroshi Yamauchi, the president of Nintendo at the time. He dreamt of a console that would transcend the boundaries of conventional gaming, a console that would redefine what it meant to play video games. Yamauchi's vision was brought to life by a dedicated team of innovators, designers, and engineers. Leading the charge was the legendary Shigeru Miyamoto, the man behind iconic franchises like Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda. With his creative prowess and passion for immersive gameplay, Miyamoto played an integral role in shaping the Nintendo 64's unique design and features. In the design phase, the team faced an uphill battle. They were tasked with creating a console that was not only powerful but also user-friendly. A console that could provide a gaming experience so immersive, it would make gamers feel like they were part of the virtual world. The team's solution? A revolutionary controller design that featured an analog stick, a first in the home console market. This innovative feature allowed for a level of precision and control that was previously unheard of in the gaming world. However, the path to innovation wasn't without its obstacles. The team faced numerous technical challenges during the production phase. One of the most significant hurdles was the decision to stick with cartridges instead of moving to CDs, like many of their competitors. This choice was a double-edged sword. It allowed for faster load times but also resulted in higher production costs and less storage capacity. Despite these challenges, the team pushed forward, driven by their dedication to bring Yamauchi's vision to life. They poured countless hours into refining the design, optimizing the hardware, and fine-tuning the software. Each setback was seen as an opportunity for improvement, a chance to make the Nintendo 64 even better. Against all odds, the Nintendo 64 was not only conceived but also masterfully crafted. It was the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and a relentless pursuit of innovation. But this was just the beginning. The real test would come with its release, and how it would be received by gamers around the world. Then came the day that would forever be etched in the annals of gaming history, the release of the Nintendo 64. As the mid-90s rolled around, the landscape of the gaming industry was undergoing a significant shift. The era of two-dimensional graphics was giving way to the immersive world of three-dimensional gaming. The competition was fierce, with giants like Sony's PlayStation and Sega's Saturn fighting for dominance. Nintendo, however, was not one to be outdone. The company was ready to make its mark with a console that was not only technologically advanced, but also uniquely innovative. The Nintendo 64, with its iconic three-pronged controller and the ability to support 4 players simultaneously, was a breath of fresh air in an industry that was becoming increasingly homogeneous. The public reaction? Nothing short of phenomenal. Gamers worldwide eagerly embraced the Nintendo 64. Its initial lineup of games, albeit small, packed a punch. Titles such as Super Mario 64 and Pilot Wings 64 showcased the incredible potential of the console. They provided players with a level of interactivity and freedom that was previously unheard of in the realm of home gaming. Super Mario 64, in particular, was a revelation. It not only successfully transitioned one of gaming's most beloved characters into the third dimension, but also set a new standard for 3D platformers. Meanwhile, Pilot Wings 64 demonstrated the console's impressive graphical capabilities, offering players breathtaking views of expansive, detailed landscapes. The gaming community was captivated. the Nintendo 64 had effectively raised the bar for what a home gaming console could achieve. It offered a unique blend of fun, innovation, and technological prowess that set it apart from its competitors. The Nintendo 64 was not just a game console, it was a sensation. With the Nintendo 64, gaming was no longer confined to two dimensions. A whole new world of possibilities had opened up. It was like a magic door had been opened, leading gamers from the flat plains of the past into a vibrant three-dimensional future. This was a time of giants, of blockbusters that defined a generation. Games like Super Mario 64 Inches and The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time showed the world just what was possible in this new landscape. These games weren't just fun, they were transformative experiences filled with rich stories, unforgettable characters, and worlds that felt alive. But it wasn't just the games that set the Nintendo 64 apart. It was the way you played them. The console's innovative controller design played a pivotal role in shaping the way games were made and played. With its unique three-pronged design and the introduction of the analog stick, the Nintendo 64 controller was a game-changer. It allowed for more precise control, enabling players to explore these new, expansive 3D worlds with an unprecedented level of freedom. The Nintendo 64 was also the first console to introduce 4 controller ports as standard, paving the way for multiplayer gaming as we know it today. Games like Mario Kart 64 and GoldenEye 007 turned living rooms into battlegrounds and racetracks, fostering a sense of camaraderie and competition that brought people together. And let's not forget the console's innovative 3D graphics. The Nintendo 64 was a pioneer in this field, delivering visuals that were nothing short of a revelation at the time. It was like stepping into a painting and finding yourself in a world where everything was possible. In many ways, the Nintendo 64 was a league of its own. It dared to challenge the status quo, to push the boundaries of what was possible in gaming. And in doing so, it created a legacy that continues to influence the industry to this day. The Nintendo 64 had not only raised the bar, it had set a new standard. It was a revolution, a bold leap forward that forever changed the face of gaming. And for that, it will always hold a special place in the annals of gaming history. The Nintendo 64 didn't just make a splash, it made waves that are still felt in the gaming industry today. This game-changing console, with its unique features and top-tier games, broke new ground in the world of video gaming. Let's talk numbers. The Nintendo 64 sold over 32 million units worldwide. In comparison, its rival, the Sony PlayStation, sold over 100 million units. But it's important to remember that sales numbers don't tell the whole story. The Nintendo 64 might not have been the sales leader, but it was a trendsetter. In terms of innovation and influence, it was second to none. Its revolutionary controller design, for instance, became a standard bearer for future gaming consoles. The analog stick, a first in home consoles, was quickly adopted by others in the industry. The controller's unique three-pronged design might have raised eyebrows, but it also raised the bar for what gamers could expect from their gaming experience. The Nintendo 64 was also a pioneer in the realm of multiplayer gaming. With its 4 controller ports, it made multiplayer games a standard feature, changing the way we play and interact with video games. This emphasis on social shared gaming experiences has left a lasting impact on the gaming community, influencing the development of future consoles and games. Moreover, the Nintendo 64's games have become iconic. Titles like Super Mario 64, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and GoldenEye 007 have not only defined the console, but they've also shaped the direction of their respective franchises and genres. The legacy of the Nintendo 64 is etched in the annals of gaming history. It pushed boundaries, challenged conventions, and paved the way for future innovation. It was a console that dared to be different, to take risks, and those risks paid off. The Nintendo 64, a console that defined a generation, left an indelible mark on the world of gaming. The journey of the Nintendo 64 is a testament to the power of innovation and the spirit of gaming. This console, born out of a daring vision, transformed the gaming landscape, setting new standards and pushing boundaries with its groundbreaking approach. Remember how we embarked on this journey, beginning with the inception of the idea that would eventually become the Nintendo 64, a concept that was not just about creating another gaming console, but about revolutionizing the way we play and experience games. We journeyed through the development process, a path filled with challenges, but also with triumphs. The design phase showed us the passion and dedication of the key figures at Nintendo, who worked tirelessly to bring their vision to life. They faced technical challenges, yes, but they overcame them, paving the way for a new era in gaming. The console's release marked the dawn of this new era. The Nintendo 64 didn't just compete with other consoles, it changed the game. It brought us unforgettable titles and features that set it apart, making it a unique player in a league of its own. And of course, we can't forget the triumphs. Despite fierce competition, the Nintendo 64 held its own, reaching impressive sales milestones and leaving a lasting impact on the gaming industry. But perhaps the most remarkable aspect of the Nintendo 64's story is its legacy. It didn't just influence future gaming consoles, it shaped the gaming community. It sparked a love for gaming in many of us, creating memories that we still cherish today. So, let's celebrate this remarkable console. Share your memories of the Nintendo 64 in the comments. What games did you love? What moments do you remember? Let's keep the conversation going and the nostalgia flowing. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, keep gaming.